Welcome to the discussion. Today's topic is a significant escalation in the U.S.-China tech war, China's ban on exporting certain key materials to the U.S. It's a complex issue with far-reaching implications.
Indeed. This isn't just about a few minerals. It's a strategic move with potential to disrupt global supply chains and reshape the technological landscape.
Exactly. The ban targets materials crucial for semiconductor production, among other things. What's the significance of these specific materials?
Gallium, germanium, and antimony are vital components in various high-tech applications, including semiconductors, solar panels, and even military technology. China's dominance in their production gives them considerable leverage.
So this is a direct response to U.S. sanctions on Chinese chip makers?
Precisely. The Chinese government framed this as a retaliatory measure against U.S. export controls targeting Chinese companies involved in semiconductor manufacturing. They view the U.S. actions as an attempt to stifle China's technological advancement.
And the timing is interesting, given President-elect Trump's threats to further increase tariffs. How does this fit into the broader trade tensions?
It significantly intensifies the existing tensions. This isn't just about trade anymore. It's a battle for technological dominance, with both sides using export controls as weapons. Trump's rhetoric only adds fuel to the fire.
Let's delve deeper into the materials themselves. You mentioned gallium and germanium are crucial for semiconductors. Can you elaborate on their specific roles?
Absolutely. Gallium and germanium are used in the creation of semiconductors for a wide range of products, from smartphones and cars to advanced military equipment. Their scarcity and China's near monopoly on their production make this ban particularly impactful.
And what about antimony? The article mentions its use in everything from batteries to weapons.
Antimony is a versatile element with applications in various industries. Its use in flame retardants, batteries, and even night vision goggles highlights its importance. The fact that it's also used in nuclear weapon production underscores the strategic implications of China's control over its supply.
China justifies its actions by claiming it's protecting its national security interests. How valid is this argument?
From China's perspective, the U.S. sanctions are a direct threat to their technological ambitions. They see this as a necessary defensive measure. However, the move also carries significant economic risks for China.
The U.S. Geological Survey data shows the U.S. relies heavily on China for these materials. What are the implications of this dependence?
The U.S. dependence on China for gallium and germanium creates a vulnerability. The ban could lead to shortages, price increases, and disruptions in various industries. This highlights the need for the U.S. to diversify its supply chains and potentially restart domestic mining operations.
We've already seen price increases for some of these materials. What's the broader impact on global markets?
The price of antimony has more than doubled this year, and gallium and germanium prices have also risen. This increased cost will ripple through various industries, impacting consumers and businesses alike. The disruption to global supply chains is a major concern.
And what about the impact on the development of advanced technologies?
The ban could significantly hinder the development of advanced technologies, particularly in the semiconductor sector. It could slow down innovation and create a more fragmented technological landscape.
The article mentions statements from Chinese industry associations protesting the U.S. actions. What were their main concerns?
Chinese industry groups expressed concerns about the U.S. using national security as a pretext for export controls, arguing it violates market principles and disrupts global supply chains. They also warned about the potential for increased costs and reduced reliability of U.S.-made chips.
Both the U.S. and China claim their actions are necessary for national security. How do these competing claims play out?
This highlights the fundamental conflict at the heart of this dispute. Both countries view control over advanced technologies as crucial for their national security and economic competitiveness. This creates a zero-sum game where each side's actions are perceived as a threat by the other.
What's the potential for further escalation of this conflict?
The risk of further escalation is very real. Both sides could impose additional restrictions, leading to a more fragmented and unstable global technological landscape. The potential for broader trade wars cannot be ruled out.
How is the U.S. likely to respond to China's ban?
The U.S. is likely to explore various options, including further sanctions, investment in domestic mining and processing of these materials, and strengthening alliances with other countries to diversify its supply chains.
What are the long-term implications of this conflict for the global economy and technological development?
The long-term implications are significant and uncertain. We could see a decoupling of the US and Chinese tech sectors, leading to two separate technological ecosystems. This could stifle innovation and increase costs globally.
Is there a role for international cooperation in resolving this conflict?
International cooperation is crucial. A multilateral approach that addresses concerns about national security and fair trade practices is needed to prevent further escalation and promote a stable global technological landscape. However, given the current geopolitical climate, this seems unlikely in the short term.
How will this conflict reshape global technology supply chains?
We're likely to see a shift away from reliance on single-source suppliers, with companies diversifying their sourcing and manufacturing to reduce their vulnerability to geopolitical risks. This will increase costs and complexity, but enhance resilience.
So this isn't just a trade dispute, it's a strategic battle for technological dominance with profound implications for global supply chains and technological innovation.
Precisely. The long-term consequences are still unfolding, but it's clear that this conflict will significantly reshape the global technological landscape.
That was a great discussion. Thank you for your insights.